Hello, welcome to the channel Kids Club.
Hello friends, we have already learned about bacteria and viruses in our previous videos. This video is about the differences between viruses and bacteria. So let's learn them. Before studying the differences between viruses and bacteria, we should know the similarities they share. Viruses and bacteria both are very small and we can't see them with naked eyes. Both of these microbes can cause a range of infections. Some of them are mild while others are serious. Both viral and bacterial infections show almost similar kind of symptoms. Besides, these infections spread through common ways and means, which include sneezing, coughing, contact with an infected person, contaminated surfaces, food, water, etc. So these are the similarities between viruses and bacteria. Now let's move towards the differences. Basic differences between bacteria and viruses. Bacteria are unicellular and living organisms. They can live independently and multiply. Unlike them, viruses don't have a cell and are considered as an intermediate between living and non-living. Additionally, viruses don't survive for longer time outside a host cell. Second point, bacteria can be either beneficial or harmful. Harmful bacteria only cause bacterial infections. Viruses are generally harmful. In our previous videos, we learned about the structures of a virus and a bacterial cell. So structurally, there are a lot of differences between these two. Let us see these structural differences. The structures of a bacterial cell and a virus are shown here. Bacteria contain a cell wall made up of peptidoglycan, which are polysaccharide strands. But viruses have a protein coat instead of a cell wall. The next structural difference in case of bacterial cell is that a single circular chromosome composed of double-stranded DNA present in a bacterial cell. But in case of virus, DNA or RNA strand is present instead of chromosome. Bacteria possesses cellular machinery, while cellular machinery is absent in case of viruses. Who is smaller? We can find the difference in their size too. Viruses are 20 to 400 nanometer in size and visible under the electron microscope. In case of bacteria, bacteria are larger as compared to viruses. Bacteria are about 1000 nanometer in size. They are visible under the light microscope. The important difference between bacteria and viruses is in their way of reproduction. Viruses replicate only inside the host cell, They can't reproduce or even can't survive outside the host cell. This we already studied in our previous video about viruses. In contrary, bacteria reproduce by binary fission. Single cell divides into two identical daughter cells. Here is the representation how bacteria get reproduced through a binary fission. Initially, the DNA of the bacterium divides into two. Then, bacterial cell elongates and starts splitting. And finally, it splits into two daughter cells. Treatments. Our immune system helps us in the recovery of any type of infection, whether it's viral or bacterial. But if it's unable to do, then a different mode of treatments are used for bacterial or viral infections. Bacterial infections can be cleared by prescribed dose of antibiotics. Antibiotics destroys bacteria completely. In case of viral infections, antiviral medications are used to ease the symptoms of a viral infection. Spread of viruses can be prevented by vaccines. Antiviral medications don't destroy the viruses completely, unlike antibiotics, but rather seize the growth of the virus and then our body overcome the viral infections. Examples of bacterial and viral infections: tuberculosis, food poisoning, strep throat, ear infection, urinary tract infection. These are the bacterial infections. While influenza, common cold flu, most coughs and bronchitis, measles, chickenpox, HIV or AIDS are the examples of viral infections. So friends, can you think how to boost your immunity? Which are the things you can do to prevent infection? How do vaccines prevent infectious diseases?
Thanks for watching this video. For more videos, please subscribe this channel.